working on the $500 Mustang that I believe has Rodknock. We got the whole K-member out. Figured it'd be easier just checking out what the condition of the motor is from the bottom before I condemn and buy a marketplace one or you pull one. All we have left to do now is get some of this harness stuff out of the way, starter harness, and unbolt the oil pan, and should be able to see what exactly is making noise in the bottom end. Is it the mains? Is it the rods? Is the thrust washer gone? Thrust bearing? We will see. All right, so we got the pan completely off. Here's all your main rod bearings. There's definitely some material in the pickup tube, and I don't know how well you could hear that, but got a good 1/8 inch of play on one of the middle cylinders. I don't exactly know which cylinder this one is, but I'll have to look it up. But so far, my diagnosis was correct, Rodknock. But this one's tight. Oh, we got, I think, 2. That's side to side, that's not up and down. Side to side's okay. Minimal side to side at least, but I believe it's just this one rod bearing failed for some reason. Don't know why. But yeah, well, we're gonna pull the cap off and see what it looks like and see if the crank is salvageable. All right, so we took the rod cap off. There's a couple scratches / grooves in the crank. Not super worried about it because it feels very minimal. What I don't exactly like is that the rod cap has had some obvious heat go through it, and it has some marring, not really marring, but more so like a slight groove on the edge here from the bearing spinning. And these are more, I'm guessing, heat marks or dragging metal through it, but it doesn't feel terribly uneven. These are the bearings I pulled out. They're bent because I had to bend them out to get them off the crank since they were spun. Definitely not good at all, but I think I'm going to be able to polish the crank with a shoelace and go to like 1,000 grit, 2,000 grit, and 2,500 grit, and polish it up and just slap a standard size bearing in and see if it works. But that's tomorrow's job.